Good morning. You know, I would like my children to love what they're doing. I would like my children to really, really, really enjoy and do that with passion in the future. They're small today, and I wondered, what can I do to nurture something in them and so that I help them be set up to develop something that they would love to do, or actually find something that they would love and be passionate about. So I researched a little bit and looked a bit into the psychology books, and I've been reading recently a book written by Angela Duckworth called Grit, and she has a lot of amazing explanations and researches out there, and and I started to connect some dots, and I think I'll be able to explain those shortly. So they researched that actually only 70% of people globally are engaged in what they are doing, which means very few people actually really love and enjoy what they're doing for life. And I think that's a horrible situation. So the second point to connect is the psychologists had researched the people who actually love to do what they do, and they tried to figure out why. And it boils down to 2 points actually. So, one is you have to feel that you want to have a calling. You want to feel that you're doing for bigger, wider good. Whatever you do, you want to feel that you do it out of a mission to accomplish a bigger achievement than yourself. So that's kind of what encapsulates purpose, right? So that's one thing that those people do. The second thing that they discovered is that you actually have to feel that you have the capability and the ability to do what you are up to do. So in a nutshell, 2 points. One, a strong feeling that you want to do what you want to do with a purpose, with a mission, with a big intention. And second piece is to feel that you are capable to do that. If those two elements come together whenever people search something to do or actually venture themselves into entrepreneuring into something, those 2 points, when they come together, people do spend their working life with passion, with love, with meaning, and actually enjoying their life. So I asked myself, what can I do to nurture in my kids capabilities to achieve that? And I think two little things come to my mind. One, when it comes to nurturing capability, I think it's simple. You expose your children to as many experiences as possible and hope that they will find an interest, and they will, and the interests will change from day to another, but keep doing that. I'll keep doing that until I see that an interest sticks, creates perseverance towards achieving bigger results in that interest that they want, and that I think will develop their capability to develop interests so that they know what they can do. The second piece I think is tougher. How do you develop meaning and purpose in children for that to evolve in the later life? And I think, connecting the dots from a few other books, I think one strong way you can do that is by nurturing gratitude. Not gratefulness, gratitude. So I think if we tell our children and teach our children to feel how it feels when you're grateful towards someone, when you're giving or when someone is grateful towards you, and when you are giving your help, your support, your piece of bread, or your piece of meal with someone who doesn't have a meal at the school, that feels good. And you can nurture that by making games like, hey, you're so grateful today, you're so giving, I feel so good about that when I receive. How do you feel when you give? And I bet it actually feels good. It does feel good, especially with children. It does feel good. So nurturing that means that they would learn that it feels nice, and also it's good, and it feels really good when you give back. And that's the second reason why the people who love what they do that, because they feel really good, big joy when they give back. Well, they give back, towards back to society, and they matter towards bigger, greater thing than themselves, and that's why they feel that way. So I think you can easily cultivate this in our children. How do you want your children to be in their future life? And what you can do today. Cheers.